Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making an African delicacy, Sadza and MUFUSHWA. This is MUFUSHWA, guys. It is a dried type of African vegetable. My tomato, onion and beef will be added to that. So I have already washed and soaked my vegetables in warm water for about 30 to 45 minutes. This is just to slightly loosen them up. Yeah, slightly. This will take about an hour to cook, or maybe even longer, but yeah, approximately an hour. So I am going to have to wash them out a couple of times because they have sand in them. Sand. So I'm just going to show you the process, guys. So this is my first boil. I am going to boil them and wash them. So they have boiled for about 15 minutes or longer, and I am going to wash them. I'm using a sieve, but you can use like a separate container as long as you are washing them out and wringing them the excess water at the end. That's the most important thing. Try your best to ruffle them up under tap water, and yeah, I am going to repeat this process about 3 to 4 times, but I'm just going to show you once on how to do it. But you have to keep on adding water and boiling it and taking it out of the stove and washing it and repeating the same process until you probably feel content and they feel like they have opened up, because they're a bit compact because they were dry. But yeah, they will open up, trust me, and most of the sand will be out. Guys, so now I'm just gonna put them back on the stove and get ready with my meat. I'm just gonna fry this. Yeah, the only reason why I'm frying it is just to change the color. I'm just gonna boil it for some time. Just add a bit of salt, and I'm just going to add in my beef cube. You can use chicken stock, but I don't, or beef stock, but I don't have any. So I'm just gonna add a beef cube and water and boil for an hour or less until it is nice and tender. I'm going to show you the process. So there we go, guys. That is already boiled, nice and tender, and my beef stock is nice and rich. I'm just going to empty that and fry my meat again. So while my meat is frying, I'm just going to cut out my onions. I've diced them up into tiny pieces and I'm going to fry them together with my beef. Yeah. So as this fries, I am just gonna toss it up a little bit and move on to my tomatoes, because yeah, we need to move. So now I'm just gonna dice my tomato. I am probably gonna use like a full tomato. Yeah, that's about it. I used half an onion, but I'm just going to use a full tomato because the tomatoes add the flavor to the meat and to the vegetables. So my vegetables have been boiling for a while. It's time to add them into my already frying stew, to say. And the flavors are going to be amazing, guys. If you want, while you fry your meat and onions, you can add a little bit of spice, a little bit, like maybe black pepper, maybe mixed herbs, or maybe curry powder. Yeah, but just a little bit, because the more natural, the better. I only add those because, well, yeah, you know, for that extra taste and extra flavor, guys. But yeah, it's not very necessary. Some people like it natural. So there we go. I added a bit of beef stock just to make it a bit moist. Yeah, and on to our sadza. So I already added my maize meal into boiling water. I let it bubble until it was thick for about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes at most. So now that it has bubbled up and my mini meal looks nice and thick, looks like a porridge, I'm going to add in the rest while I am stirring to avoid any lumps in my sadza. Here I'm actually using semolina because we do not have maize or mealie meal here in Ukraine, but it works just as good, I could say. Yeah, it's the best we can get here in Ukraine. So it's basically crushed semolina. So whatever you have in your country that you use to make something that looks like sadza or sadza consistency will work. But don't use mashed potatoes, guys. That is more on the English side. Yeah, more on the European or Western side. We do not use mashed potatoes for this because it is too fluffy and too soft. This needs to be thick-ish for you to like make into a ball on your hand, or for you to be able to eat it with your hands. That's the most important thing. Yeah, we use our hands in Africa and it is amazing. So yeah, my sadza is ready. Guys, this is always my favorite meal to make. We don't always get to make these vegetables because they are not indigenous in Ukraine. But when we have them, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm just mixing it up just to make sure it's nice and soft. And if you want, you can actually add a bit of oil, like a tablespoon or a teaspoon, just for that. Yeah. Yep, all done, guys. So this is the final product of my vegetables and my sadza. Time to plate. My goodness, this is so beautiful and amazing. Please, guys, share, love, subscribe, and keep watching. Love you guys. Goodbye.